Well, new tonight, several teenagers say they were not paid for their work at a Westminster indoor amusement park after it unexpectedly closed. And one of their mothers wrote to Denver 7, "This is horrible," she said. "I think these teenagers need help in getting what's owed them." Well, her son, along with more than 24, mostly teenage coworkers, say they were never paid after Astro Fun World closed. Well, as soon as Denver 7 started investigating, some of them started to receive their back paychecks. But as Denver 7's Richard Butler is about to show you, many are still waiting.
I loved working there. I loved working with the kids.
Astro Fun World in Westminster was a multi-attraction fun zone for kids, but a nightmare for its 27, mostly teenage employees.
Ron Beam, he took over officially December 1st until he shut down the business on July 7th of 2025.
On the morning of July 7th, Ron sent this message to managers announcing the immediate closure of the business, stating the location lost over $500,000 in the first half of this year, promising them a severance package and first dibs to possibly manage a new location in Denver. Ron then sent this message to the entire team, hitting them with the bad news and letting them know they are welcome to work for him again if he secures a location in Denver.
Right before we shut down, multiple things were happening. Ron was ignoring all of our calls and texts. He was shutting down our processes and our servers.
At the time of the closure, the employees had not received their paychecks for June 20th or July 4th.
It is significantly affecting us, and it doesn't seem like we're getting a lot of help from any government agencies.
Hi Ron, this is Richard Butler.
So we started trying to find answers. On July 10th, I reached out to Ron to question him about the delayed paychecks. He did not respond to my calls or emails. But about an hour later, Ron sent this message to his staff, saying checks have been mailed and they should have them by July 16th.
Nobody to this point has received a check in the mail. The only people who have received any type of payment was simply received through Zelle.
It wasn't until after Ron heard Denver 7 was interviewing former employees, like General Manager Jake Roth, that he began to make partial payments to some of those employees.
What he's doing is very concerning for sure, and there's something bigger going on behind it.
Anina Zico says she did receive a Zelle payment on the 15th for her hours worked, but she's still missing about $2,000 in tips.
And that's when we kind of realized, like, he didn't send out checks on whatever day he said he did. Nobody was going to be receiving a check.
There's people who still haven't even gotten paid.
Vanessa Cooper has only received about $200 of the $400 she is owed. She's heading to college this fall and was relying on this money.
The extra $200 was going to go towards, helping me up there, helping me adjust, helping me be social and kind of getting all of the dorm essentials.
As general manager, I'm owed about $5,000.
After my interview with Jake, he told Ron that he spoke to Denver 7. Ron sent him a Zelle payment that night.
It's not like we're powerless, but it feels like we're voiceless.
Jake said his first move was to send Ron this demands letter for payment of wages.
They've done a great first step, right? They've taken this first step of contacting the Department of Labor and Employment, submitting a form for a demand of wages.
Livelihood law firm associate attorney Ridge Rath says the form kicks off the legal process, giving the employer 14 days to pay you in full before assuming additional penalties.
Those penalties may still be available to you on any amount that's outstanding. So you could still be awarded not just the partial amount you're still owed, but penalties of double or triple on top of that.
These former employees just want the money they worked hard for, and they say they won't quit fighting.
I just feel bad that everybody else hasn't been paid yet.
I obviously don't have bills to pay, but I do have a life and I have worked for that money.
Hoping they can get this resolved so they can move on with their lives.
My number one priority is making sure that all the employees are paid of what they're owed. And then my number two priority is that he can't do this to other people.
And we will continue to press for answers too. In Westminster, Richard Butler, Denver 7.
And Denver 7 will continue to press for answers. Now, several employees have filed wage complaints with the Department of Labor. Now, if the owner does not pay in full within 14 days of the complaint, he could face penalties of up to 3 times the amount he originally owed.